Hello and welcome to Lawndale Lifestyle, the show about everything health and wellness in Lawndale. I'm your host, Christine Bou Sleiman, and today we're going to be talking trash. And not that kind of trash. We're talking about the trash that ends up in the landfill and how a local school teamed up with a local nonprofit called Grades of Green to reduce their amount of trash. So today we have Nicole Sevier with me from Grades of Green. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
So can you tell me a little bit more about the Grades of Green program and what it's all about?
Sure. Grades of Green is a local environmental educational nonprofit whose mission is to empower and inspire kids and their community to care for the environment. And our vision is that kids everywhere would care for the environment and make it second nature and do it just because it's the right thing to do. We do this three ways. We have a website, gradesofgreen.org, and on the website we have tons of activities and lesson plans and helpful information for students, families, and teachers. The other way is our youth corps. Our youth corps is comprised of students ages 2nd grade through 12th grade who are environmentally minded and they want to do a project that has to do with conservation or taking care of the environment. And they are sponsored by one of our Grades of Green team members throughout the year to help them carry out that project, to see it from beginning to end. And then also our Trash Free Lunch Challenge, which is a friendly competition amongst schools throughout the Southland to see which school can work together with their campus community to reduce the most waste on their campus, stop that trash from going to the landfill, exactly what you were talking about.
So can you tell me about how many schools have been involved with this program?
Our website has educated more than 156,000 viewers, students, parents, educators, and then we've been in 50 schools locally here and educated more than 25,000 students. And on our website, we have more than 250 registered schools. And again, that's throughout the entire United States and actually beyond. So we have a big outreach and we're very excited about reaching out to more schools.
Wow, that's a lot. Really exciting. Can you tell me more about the Trash Free Lunch program?
Yes, the Trash Free Lunch Challenge, that's my baby. I'm very excited about leading this program this year. And the Trash Free Lunch Challenge serves 20 schools within the Southland. It's sponsored by the Sanitation Districts of Los Angeles and LA Car Guys. So we're very grateful through their support that we can reach out to these schools and help them compete, a friendly competition to see which school can reduce the most trash during lunchtime. And they do this three ways. And again, we educate them, we provide an assembly, we provide education and hands-on support throughout the entire challenge. But again, the three ways they can do this is packing trash free. So if students bring their lunch, they pack a completely trash-free lunch so they don't have to throw anything away. The second way is each school develops a sorting station consisting of recycling, stacking trays, sometimes composting. In this way, the students who purchase lunch can sort their materials and so nothing goes to waste. And then the third way is litter abatement. We find that most campuses do have a big problem with litter, and by sorting their waste and packing trash free, it does help bring that to light, and students are excited about taking part in that and really want to make a difference on their campus. So those are the three ways. And also schools can win a $1,000 science grant. And so it's incentive of itself. We want it to be intrinsic and we want it to be sustainable. So to win the challenge, the schools need to apply, and they are judged on a 40-40-20 model, and it's 40% of waste reduction. How many bags do they actually divert from going into the landfill? And then another 40% education. How do they get their campus community involved, educating their teachers, their parents, beyond their community? And then 20% sustainability, because we help them to start this program, but it's not a one-year gig. We want this to go on for years to come, because it can save the district money too. If you cut waste hauler fees, cut trash bag liners, I mean, that adds up to thousands of dollars each year. So we're really excited for that possibility.
Wow, this sounds like a great program. So if people want to hear more, students, parents, other community members, how would they find out more about Grades of Green?
Well, they can visit our website, which is gradesofgreen.org, and we have over 40 activities that they can do having to do with waste reduction, energy and water conservation, ocean pollution, composting. You can find any environmental lesson plans on that website. And then also the trash-free lunch. Specifically, if you go to the website, you'll see a link to register your school for the Trash-Free Lunch Challenge. And then you can email me directly. My name's Nicole Sevier, so it's nicoles@gradesofgreen.org, and I'm happy to answer any questions and help get schools going on the Trash-Free Lunch Challenge for this year.
Well, thank you. I hope more and more schools keep signing up for this wonderful program.
Thanks, Christine.
And we'll be right back right after this.
I didn't know.
My parents didn't know that childhood obesity can lead to type 2 diabetes.
But now that I know, I won't let it happen to my kids.
I'm making important changes so my kids could have the chance to live a long and healthy life.
Visit notmykids.net to get healthy recipes, ideas to keep your family active, and many more tips. Visit notmykids.net today. Do it for your kids' health.
Welcome back. Here to talk some more trash is Lorraine Silver, 6th grade teacher from Jane Addams Middle School. How are you doing today?
I'm good. Thank you for having me.
It's great to have you.
Thank you.
Can you tell me a little bit about how you heard about the Grades of Green program?
Yeah, I actually did not discover them as a teacher. Even though their program is really based for schools, I discovered them as a parent. My son's school was participating in the Grades of Green program in the Trash-Free Lunch Challenge. And as a parent, I was being educated throughout the year of how we could reduce the trash that we pack at lunch. And I thought to myself, well, I'm a teacher too. I can bring this to my school. And so I approached my principal and asked if we could do that, bring the program on campus. And he said, yeah, absolutely. So that's actually how I discovered them, was as a parent.
That's great.
Yeah.
Did you face any challenges getting this program started, or how did that go?
Yeah, we actually did. Once I had my district's approval and my principal's approval, it was learning the logistics of how the program was going to work. So learning how to set up sorting stations, knowing what we were going to need in order for the kids at lunch to recycle and sort. And Grades of Green was great helping with that. They came on campus before we even started. They did an evaluation, an assessment, if you will, to see how much trash we were taking in, how large was the campus, how many kids were actually purchasing lunch. And so then they would understand and be able to show us how much we would have to have space for recycling and such. And then once we understood more of what that was going to look like, and they showed us pictures of sorting stations and supplied us with signage to help us get those started, they came and launched the program for us by doing an assembly that day for the 6th, 7th, and 8th graders to get them excited about the program and to teach them about the trash-free lunch reduction contest and to show them how it was going to work. And after the assembly, they stayed on campus for lunch that day to help us actually begin recycling and sorting and reducing our landfill trash. So that was sort of how they helped us to overcome the challenges, if you will.
Mm-hmm. So tell us about the numbers. How much trash were you producing?
Yeah, the numbers are kind of what I'm the most proud of. Staggering at first. Jane Addams was producing 40 bags of trash a day.
Wow.
Between 2 lunches,
oh
yeah, and
every day?
Every day, 40 bags of trash. And after they helped us get started and we began sorting our trays and our recyclables and our landfill, we actually reduced to only 5 bags of trash per day from both lunches. So we took our trash from 40 bags a day all the way down to 5. And our school site has remained consistent with that since the day we started, which was last October. So I'm very proud of that.
That's amazing.
It is. If you do the numbers on it, it's a little bit over 6,000 bags of trash that will not be going into the landfill because of the recycling program. So we're proud of that.
That's each year?
That's each year.
Wow.
Yeah. So we're going to keep going with that, and maybe even in the future, hopefully be able to reduce 5 to even lower.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
So how has this changed you and your relationship with the environment?
Well, that's a really good question. I was already recycling at home and I was already doing what I could there, but it's made me aware when I go out into public and into restaurants and grocery stores and other services, who's recycling, who's offering the public recyclable products, who as an organization or a business is actually recycling themselves. I've become quite aware of companies that are and companies that aren't. And I've actually taken a little bit of that into the classroom, where I've asked my students to write argumentative letters, persuasive letters to help convince those businesses and organizations that are not recycling or using recyclable products to actually start doing just that. So it's made me more aware, really, is what it's done.
Do you have any tips for how to make this program successful at the school level?
Yeah, actually, to be really successful with this, you've got to have the manpower to help run the stations at lunchtime, to help the kids when they're first learning how to sort what goes in what bin, where to stack the trays, how to stack the trays, what goes in landfill, what goes in composting. So at our school, we were so fortunate that we have a leadership program, and the kids from the leadership program formed a student green team. And because of them, they were able to assist at lunch, help other kids, but they were really the key to the in and out of this program being successful on a daily basis. I strongly suggest a green team being established, and then those kids need to be recognized and rewarded for the hard work they're doing on their campuses.
Yeah, that sounds like a great program to keep in place, having it come from the students.
That's right, and they're empowered, and it's their campus, and everyone's proud of the work that they're doing. So that would be my tip for principals or teachers or parents who want to get involved in this program.
So what's next for the school district with this program?
Well, I'm happy to say Jane Addams Middle School was the pilot program at our district. We're the first school to try this, but two other schools in our district, another middle school and an elementary school, have actually already registered online at the Grades of Green website for the trash-free lunch reduction program. Our second middle school, Rogers Middle School, and one of our elementary schools, Billy Mitchell Elementary School. So I'm really excited to see that it's sort of catching on throughout the district of Lawndale.
Well, that's great. Well, thank you for bringing this wonderful program into the district in the first place.
Oh, well, it was not just me. A lot of other people gave huge amounts of support on our campus and the district level, but it was fun to be involved with. But thank you for having me today.
Thank you. And we'll be right back right after this.
Everybody has a dream. Mine was to see the ocean. And with a little help, I made it.
Welcome back. As you heard, students are key to making the Grades of Green program a success at the school level. And with me today is Daniel Barella. He is the 8th grade leadership student that was chosen to head up the green team efforts at Addams Middle School. Thank you for joining me.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah. So can you tell me a little bit about how you started the training and leading the group on the green team efforts?
So our leadership advisor, Mr. Rose, he selected 4 people, volunteers, who wanted to go out with Ms. Silver and see what Grades of Green wants to do with our school. And so I volunteered, and we went through the process of how we will start the program at our school. And the assembly came in, and it just all happened really quickly. And we're here now, and we have all of our bins outside of our cafeterias ready for all the kids to distribute their trash, and it's pretty cool. And now we're just succeeding until who knows when.
Great. So how do you keep the kids motivated to continue to recycle and to keep track of, where their different lunch trash is going?
Yeah. So leadership, we made posters. So we have green posters to support the green team. And little fun facts around the school. We have a green trivia every Monday, 2 weeks or so. And we keep students involved by helping out each other. We give out raffle tickets for kids who are helping their friends out. Let's say someone forgot to put their banana in the composting bin, and their friend helps them out. We give them a raffle ticket, and they can win a prize of a gift, like a recyclable water bottle, so they could be green to the environment. So,
nice.
Yeah.
So how has being part of the green team changed you or your relationship with the environment?
Well, at home, we began to recycle now, and usually at parties of my family, I started to begin recycling everything that we could, like bottles, anything, just anything. We just started recycling everything. So and I also throughout the community, I tell my friends, oh, you should recycle this, recycle that, and just spread the word.
Was there anything that you were surprised to learn that was recyclable, or things that you on your typical day didn't usually recycle?
Yeah, I learned that I could recycle plates, like recycled plates. Some plates can be recycled, and I was like, well, just throw them away at parties with all the food on it, and you could actually recycle it. That was amazing. I was like, what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now that you'll be entering high school, how will you take some of these things that you've learned and continue to be an ambassador for the environment?
So I am planning on joining the youth corps at Grades of Green and hopefully become a part of their student council at my high school and interweave the program into their campus, and hopefully begin by recycling and then join the trash-free lunch challenge and just hit it off from there.
So now who will continue at Addams once you and your classmates are gone? Are there still some other leadership kids that'll be there?
So the 7th graders who are returning to Jane Addams and will be in our leadership class, they will Mr. Rose will also, again, our advisor, he will select 4 kids who can lead the program. And then the 6th graders who are transitioning over to 7th graders, hopefully they can help out as well on the green team.
So how did you guys do with the trash-free challenge?
Oh, well, we are honored to get 2nd place on our pilot year. We got 2nd place in the challenge, and I think our school deserved it. We did really well for our first year at Jane Addams Middle School.
Wow, 2nd place in the whole Southland. That's exciting.
That was like a great moment for everyone. All our group efforts put into 2nd place. It was pretty cool.
Very cool.
And then we got a cash prize from the Grades of Green, so we have that.
Wow, this is really great. So thanks for being part of this pilot program, which now will be continuing through the district.
Yeah, that's amazing. Thank you.
So now let's see what's cooking with Chef Lissette.
Hi, welcome to another cooking segment of Lawndale Lifestyle. Today I have 2 very lovely assistants. So we have Delilah, everyone. What's your name? Sophia, say hi. And we have Sophia. So they're going to be helping me today make a veggie wrap. So you can use whatever ingredients you want. These are the ingredients we're using today. Substitutions are welcome though. We're going to start with some cream cheese. So we're just going to put a little bit on here, about a tablespoon, maybe 2. And I'm going to spread it on. So I'm doing this part because it requires knives. And, you know, I know sometimes it can be a little unnerving for 5-year-olds, 6-year-olds, even 11, 12-year-olds with knives. So I'm just going to do this. But if they have a plastic knife, they can do the whole thing by themselves. So we're done with that. Now, Delilah, can you do me a favor and help me with our corn and also our bell peppers? So just put a little bit in the center. Go ahead. And then I'm going to have Sophia help us with our cucumbers and our yellow bell peppers. Okay, so right in the center. Alrighty. Perfect. So just like that, we're going to make a little line. We're going to fill it up with all the veggies we want. Okay, and you can go ahead and put 2 cucumbers right here in the center. Alrighty. And then spread them out. Wonderful. There we go. Oh, look, there's so many. So we're going to do that. And then, let's see, we're going to put a little bit of seasoning on. And just to let you know, all of the vegetables are uncooked. We haven't cooked them to make it quick and easy, and it's something light and refreshing for kind of a hot day or even really good for parties. And then, if I could have you go ahead and put a handful of lettuce on here. All right, just a little more. So we're putting just a little more because you want to make sure that this is full of fiber. And a little bit more seasoning. You can make the seasoning with whatever you want. Today we used a little bit of pepper, a little bit of salt, a little bit of garlic powder and onion powder, and a tiny bit of paprika to make it a little spicy and more colorful. So you can make it as full of veggies as you want or have as few depending on your taste. You can always put, you know, turkey in there or ham or what have you. And all we do is we wrap it up very, very simply. You take a little bit of cream cheese and you put it on the part that's going to close up, and that will help it stick. All right, and next we'll just take a big knife and cut it. And we will now have 2 pieces of wrap. Can you give me a plate, please, Sophia? And then our lovely assistant Jade will be coming by to help us out and give it a try and let us know what her thoughts are. Thank you. Jade, come on down. And then another plate. Come on this side, all right? So tell me if you like it, if you don't, and what you would like to change about it. Go for it. like it? Yeah? Are you sure? Awesome. All right, well, it's super simple. You can do it with whatever you want, and if there are ingredients your kids don't like, you can always switch it up. So thank you so much to our friends Jade, Delilah, and Sophia. Come on in. All right, say thanks, guys. Bye. Bye.
Thanks, Chef Lissette, for another kid-tested, mother-approved recipe. I can't wait to try that on my kids tonight. But first, let's get up and get moving with Coach Latarrin.
Thanks, Christine. What? I know you guys not texting in the middle of my exercise show. Let's put those phones down, get off the couch, and do a 5-minute instant recess break. You guys ready? All right, let's go. Let's go ahead and get off the couch and get our feet moving. Good. We're gonna warm up the bodies again. Get the shoulders rolling. Good. All right, let's go ahead and take it back. Good. All right, what we're gonna do now is gonna go into our first move. What we're gonna do is put our knees up, take it down, up, take it down. Good. Just like that. Go ahead and speed it up. So knee raises. Good. We're gonna bring our arms, so we're gonna pick our hands up just like this. And every time the knee comes up, we're gonna snap the fingers. If you don't know how to snap, just pretend like you know how. That's what I tell all the kids. You know? So it takes practice. Everything doesn't come easy. Good. Get the knees up and nice and high. Good. Now we're going to add a little small clap with it. Good. Every time you clap, add a small kick. Good. Let's get the legs going. Feels good. Let's do 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. 1 more. All right, go ahead and march it out. Good job. So we're gonna go back to the side step. Side step, remember, we take a foot out, bring it in, out, bring it in, out, bring it in. Just go ahead and keep the hips in place and just step out. These are step outs. Good. Go ahead and speed it up for me. Now what you're gonna do with the arms, you're gonna bring them in, and every time your foot goes out, you're gonna punch with the opposite arm. You're gonna punch out, just like that. Good. It's called cross punches. Good. Just don't punch nobody in the face, you guys. All right. You know, make sure you got your space. I forgot to tell you, that's the #1 thing in this recess. Keep your space. We won't get anybody injured. Good. Let's go ahead and reach it up high. You guys are doing great. Stay with me now. You don't have to check those phones yet. Good. Let's go ahead and take it down. Take it low. Just bend at the waist. Keep the feet going. You guys are doing great. Keep it moving. Stay with me. Stay with me now. Good. Let's take it back to the middle. Good. All right, let's take it back to a march. Good job. All right, so what we're gonna do now is step out here, and you're gonna do like a big squat, and you bring your arms out like this. You bring it in, take a step out, bring it in. Just like you're almost giving somebody a big hug. Like, hey, hey, good, you guys got it. Make sure spacing is important. Good. Stay with me. You guys are doing great. Good. All right. Let's do 3 more. 2 more. Last one. All right. So we're getting back to a march. Good job. All right, next one we're going to do, this one's called the sun salute. What you're going to do now, you're going to take your step and step back with your left foot, come back together and step back with your right foot. Some of you guys call this the cumbia step. Some of you guys know it as just the rocket back step. Rock back, let them pass through. Rock back, let them pass through. All right, let's go ahead and speed up. Good. So what we're gonna do with our arms is gonna bring the arms up and salute to the sun. This is a move that they do in Africa. They call sun salutes. It's a really great move, works out the whole body and the hips. You're working out your torso. Make sure you keep your abs tight. And don't forget to breathe. Yeah. Good. Let's do 5 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's go ahead and march it out. You guys are doing great. All right, last one we're gonna do is the beat the drum. So what we're gonna do is bounce the knees just in place here to get the rhythm of the drum. We're gonna pretend like we hear a drum. It's a big drum, like boom, boom, boom. And we're gonna do our feet is kick out. Boom, we step out, bounce, step, bounce, step. Make sure you plant your heel down, not your toe. Good, we're gonna pick up our drums. The drums is right here in front of us, and we're gonna beat the drum, boom, boom. So we're just doing like a mini squat, step out, and hit the drum. Working out the whole body. You can put some rhythm into it if you want, like a body roll, but otherwise, just keep it going and beating the drum. You wanna move the feet and the arms at the same time. Good, it's very good for the brain. Good. Let's do 5 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go ahead and march it out. We're gonna get the shoulders rolling. Go ahead and cool the body down. Good. It's nice to work those shoulders. Feels like you're getting a massage all the time. I love massages. It takes out the stress out the neck, you know, because you're always bending down the neck when you're reading or when you're looking at the video games or the computer. So you always want to stretch out your neck, leave it loose, work it back. And plus, on the plus side, the more you move, the less stressed you are. Take those breaks every now and then. Takes the worries out of everything. All right, let's take our neck down. Keep the feet going. Up, back, forward, down, up, back, forward. Let's take it to the side. Get that good stretch in for the side. Middle, other side, it feels good. Middle, one more time. Side, middle, other side, middle. Let's go ahead and spread the feet apart. Take a deep breath in through the nose as the arms go up. Out through the mouth as the arms go down. That's good. In through the nose. Out through the mouth. One more time. In. And out. You guys were great. I will see you guys next time.
Thanks, Coach Latarrin. That was a great workout. And I hope you were inspired to implement your own trash reduction program at school, at the office, and at home with your own family. Because when it comes to trash, you want to find out how low can you go. And to find out more, you can go to www.gradesofgreen.org, where you can find out more about the Trash-Free Lunch Challenge, as well as other green activities and resources. So from all of us here at Lawndale Lifestyle, I'm your host, Christine Bou Sleiman, and we'll see you next time.